episode series, I share with you, or this series, I share with you the thoughts that come from an unordinary place that most people don't talk about, don't think about, are afraid to speak up on. And today, I'm going over the topic of F your feelings. What do I mean by F your feelings? I mean, if you're looking to accomplish anything in life and you're just going based upon how you feel, you're probably not going to accomplish it as soon as you think. Probably never. And how do I know? Well, I've been doing this thing consistently for about 20 years in my life, and that thing is going to the gym, being consistent in my fitness. The gym can be my home, the gym can be outside in nature, the gym can be just wherever there's iron all around me. And I've been doing this for 25 plus years. And I tell you, whenever I wake up early, go to bed late, or whatever, go to bed early, wake up late, I have a promise that I've kept to myself, and that's to be physically fit and healthy for the rest of my life, inshallah. I believe we all can do this, and I take the same philosophy and I apply it to everything in my life as much as I can. I believe it was Bruce Lee that said, how we do one thing is how we're going to do everything. And I am a firm believer that this way of thinking bleeds into everything into our lives, right? Even if we favor one thing over the other, it's going to bleed into that thing that we do not favor over here on the other side, that we actually despise doing, right? So how do we remain consistent? How do we remain disciplined in order to do this? Let me share with you kind of the backbone as to how I am able to relate this to my fitness and wellness and health overall and apply it into everything. And that's number one, what is our intention behind what we are doing, right? If you have a strong intention, it's going to bear almost any reason, any excuse that you have for yourself that you cannot achieve a thing. Hey, what's going on, Elliot? Please drop a like, share, subscribe, and where you're coming in live from below. I would truly love to know where y'all coming in live from. But your intention when you're going into something is going to be the backbone for everything. Oh, Russia. Big shout out to Russia, man. I would love to go to Russia. What's up? How do I pronounce your name with a T? Best call. What's going on? Hey, I appreciate the love in the chat. Please drop a like, share, subscribe if you're feeling the message. But our intention, is going to be a huge thing whenever we're going into our goal setting or whatever we're seeking out to accomplish, right? When I started off my health journey in fitness, my intention was to feel better. I was in a place where I was in a negative environment, and the best place to really escape and go off to in my happy place or safe place was in the gym. So escaping away into the pain that working out gave me almost gave me a pleasure-like feeling. And now I still do it till this day, and I love it. I love the feeling that it brings me. I'm sure that you guys have something as well. What is your intention behind something that you're setting out as a goal to achieve today, tomorrow, or even this year, right? We still got 2 months left in this year. I would love to hear what your intentions are. Okay. Was that a Sweden? Oh, Sweden's amazing. I only see it on the pictures. I'd love to visit Sweden. I'm a traveler, if you cannot tell. I love traveling places. There's just something about traveling what it does to your brain. I love it. Okay, so that was number one, is intention, right? Number two is setting up a firm plan. If we don't have a plan, we're almost 99% destined to fail, right? If we come across roadblocks, other people that are pushing us down when we're pushing our own selves down, how are you going to navigate that, right? Because there's going to be emotions that pop up that you cannot foresee in the situation. I wish we all had a crystal ball that we can just tell what's going to go on and we can navigate from there, but we can't. So the best way that we can really do that is by having a plan drawn up and just following the plan as best as we can. Of course, we're human, but if you were able to stick to this plan and have unshakable discipline to stick to this plan, you're going to be able to get there sooner than later. And there's a saying that you can underestimate what you can get done in 10 years, but overestimate what you can get done in a year. This is kind of one of those things, right? So when we're putting together our plan, it's important I was setting up a fitness plan for myself. I don't just put into the workout program that I'm going to bench 500 pounds this week, 50 times, 50 reps with 3 sets, right? I'm realistic about my plan, and I'm also going to go about my plan in a way where I can attain a goal in a timely manner, right? So make sure that we're doing that. That's going to be able to set us apart from 99% of the people, okay? I'm driving the car. I got this thing down. I'm holding the camera's on a holder right now, so I'm able to get this thing. But the next thing, so first thing, again, intention. Second is a plan. The third is beginning with the end in mind. For those that are familiar with Neville Goddard, he has a saying of, don't think of it, but think from it. And that is detaching ourselves from this 3D reality and thinking from the wish fulfilled. You may ask yourself, all right, what is the wish fulfilled? The wish fulfilled is essentially using the power of the subconscious mind in correlation with our conscious mind and bringing forth the destination or the thing that we truly desire into the now moment. And we truly live in that moment by visualization. Of course, we have our visual as a sense, but we fully immerse ourselves in the moment. So I'm going to use working out as an example. Let's say that I have a PR that I want to hit. I want to squat 350 pounds. And how does that feel when I go down into the rep? How am I mentally preparing for myself? What smells do I smell in the gym? What sensations do I feel throughout my body, throughout my knees, throughout my muscles? Which muscles are engaged? Those are the type of things that we're going to be visualizing as we're going throughout that whole thinking from the end in mind, right? So you can apply this again to anything, right? I just want to touch on those 3 right there. I think that's enough. I'm a firm believer of keeping it simple, because otherwise, if you add too many steps in there, you're going to start overthinking. It's not about overthinking. Let's break away from that overthinking. It's very, very easy to overthink, especially now with how much information we have at our fingertips. So, let's just stick to that. What car is it? Oh, I'm driving a Tacoma, baby. Taco Gang. I don't know if they have Tacomas in Sweden or in Russia. I know that I had a few people in the chat that are from those areas. What's always interesting to me is when I visit different areas, the car brands that they have. It's very interesting to see what they have out there. Some of them are pretty dope that I wish we could bring out here to the U.S. It's nighttime in Sweden. Wow. What's the weather like out there? I figure it's probably winter right now in Sweden. But what goals are you guys looking to achieve right now? What are you guys looking to accomplish? Here on this channel, I share with you the importance of sharing your story and how to embody truly just your story. It's yours for a reason. The thoughts that you have, the feelings that you have throughout this lifetime. Don't be afraid to step into your power. If people aren't supporting you, fuck them. Just move on and find a circle that truly matches your vibe. Your vibe is tried for a reason. And I really just want to deliver that message and share that with y'all. It's nothing but love from here. And, you know, like I said in this video, F your feelings. Of course, it pertains to the topic of achieving a thing, but it also pertains to keeping you fulfilled in this lifetime, because we only got one. We only got one life to live, and it's a short one. Hey, what's going on? Jump off here. I like to keep these lives around 10 minutes. If you want to see me post some videos, some long form content, I've been thinking about what to do on there. I love talking about crypto and going into my businesses as to how I'm growing those, as well as touching on the philosophical aspect of life. So please like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. Much love to you wherever you are in the world. Someone loves you. You're meant to be here for a reason, and you have a purpose. Peace, y'all.